My name is Dr. Gary Goldetsky, and at NWCT I produce a show, On Call Healthy Dialogues. I also host the show. I have a doctorate in clinical psychology. I was previously on the faculty at the University of Minnesota Dental School. I've always been interested in mind-body medicine. I've worked in a very large HMO. I'm currently on staff at Courage Center, working with spinal cord injuries and traumatic brain injuries. So I've always been involved with the interaction of medicine and clinical psychology. On Call Healthy Dialogues is a show that covers topics that have to do in some way with problems that many people will encounter in their lifetime. So for instance, we've had chronic pain discussed, we've had acupuncture discussed, we've had sleep disorders focused on, we've had physical therapists on that talk about kind of unique treatments, underwater treadmills that can help people with severe spinal cord injuries or other disease processes. We've had a discussion with psychologists talking about the advantages and disadvantages of psychologists prescribing psychotropic medications. I truly never imagined that I would put on a TV show. It was just something that wasn't on my radar. I had seen the ads for Northwest Community Television over a period of years, and I always was intrigued, but I thought there has to be some catch. You know, how can it be that you take several classes and then have access to a TV studio? It just wasn't something that I had any experience with. And finally, at some point last fall, I had a little extra time in my schedule, and I thought I would go out and at least attend the orientation to learn what the catch was. And I went and saw there really wasn't a catch. This was really kind of a neat opportunity. And after I went through a couple other classes, I thought of the idea for the show and thought maybe I could do it with help. And then as I started to meet these other people, and the studio managers were so kind to be encouraging to help me, I realized I could do it. So, or we could do it. It's not, one person doesn't put on a show. It's clearly a team effort. And so it's I feel a sense of accomplishment when it goes from idea to actually having it put into the DVD form that they broadcast from. It's kind of neat. Darren Hami is actually has a degree in broadcasting media. Mike Braun also has a real strong background in broadcast media, and Darren and Mike have been friends for many years. Glenn Toby has a background in computers, but these are just a delightful group of guys. We usually go out and grab a bite after work. I've always been kind of mystified in terms of people using Twitter. It never has made a bit of sense to me. These three techies were finally able to explain over pizza why Twitter has hit the big time. And I would never have learned that if I hadn't come out here. I also participate as a crew member on Northwest City Politics, and I've probably had the longest volunteer internship in audio that has ever been recorded. And I'm able to do it because the person that helps me is an electrical engineer, and he's very patient.